What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Well, for anybody who remembers, Toys R Us here, looks like a live-action Toys R Us movie is in the works. This comes from Verizon saying that Story Kitchen and Toys R Us Studios, the entertainment production arm of the global toy brand, has teamed up to develop a live-action film. Now here's what they end up saying. Toys R Us is a cultural touchstone that continues impacting the child in all of us. Um, as 80s kids who consider Toys R Us one of the most magical places on earth, we're honored to partner to create a film that will capture the spirits of adventures, captivity, and nostalgia that Toys R Us represents. The film, which is in early development, aims to capture the childhood wonder in a modern, fast-paced adventure that taps into Toys R Us brand relevance across its more than 70 years in the toy industry. The project has been described as being in the vein of the likes of Night at the Museum, Back to the Future, and Big, plus other successful toy narratives like Jumanji and most recent Barbie. So I don't know what it's supposed to be about. I don't know any plot details or anything. If they're saying that this is like in the vein of something like Night at the Museum, if I had to take a wild guess, maybe a security guard, is securing the, abandoned Toys R Us, and well, some of the toys come to life. That's my assumption. Like a live action Toy Story, maybe. I don't know how this could be interesting. I mean, yeah, you might think Toys R Us live action, that sounds dumb. But you know what? We also thought a movie about Lego sound like a dumb idea. And even a Barbie movie, sounded like odd. And they ended up being awesome. Maybe the same will be said with this. I'm really curious to see who they're going to get to direct this, who will possibly even star in this thing. I'm all for it. I used to, go Toys R Us as a kid, and I still, remember the Ferris wheel at the one at Times Square. Fun times there, So I'm all for this. It could be terrible. That's a possibility, but it could possibly even be fun. It could be like reliving 80s 90s type movies. So we'll have to wait and see how this thing shapes up. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on a live action Toys R Us movie? Almost a live action Toy Story movie. That's probably coming one of these days. But what are your thoughts on a live action Toys R Us movie being in the works? How you think they're gonna handle this thing? Are you even interested in seeing a Toys R Us live action movie? Like, have you ever were you ever a fan of Toys R Us back in the days? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Tim signing.